Welcome back to Weeb Gamer, the podcast where we talk about everything to do with Weeb gamers and podcasts and everything to do with anime, video games, and whatever else we want to talk about. I'm joined once again with my co-hosts Alan and Sean for this on this fine, beautiful, amazing evening. I just want to start off with two things before I ask how you guys are doing. One, this is gonna date the podcast, but don't worry, we in that simultaneously in the past and the future at the same time. But happy St. Patty's Day to whoever does that. I only said that because I didn't know it was St. Patty's Day until like 20 minutes ago, and then I'm just like, oh, isn't it weird how like certain things that used to be important to you like later in life are just like, what is even going on?
Yeah.
Anyways, so that is happening today. And also the second thing I wanted to say is, how's COVID, Sean?
Jeez, you really hit him like that, bro. You hit him like that, eh? Hit him like that, eh? Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
everyone, everyone, just get your booster shots. You know, government of Canada, please just sponsor us. We'll talk about the greatness of booster shots all you want. But yeah, our co-host here unfortunately contracted the deadliest virus in the world, which is COVID, and he's really
That's
hanging
definitely
on.
not that.
Wait, whoa! We're trying to get sponsored.
Hey, sir, I just want you to know that Sean is a loser because you got all the way to when they're like, you know what, we're over
fine.
this, and then you get it, and then you
That's
get
true.
it. What
Fucking
a
loser. You're a fucking
come on.
loser.
Oh, come on. I've heard worse stuff happening.
Oh, we can't say what's worse. Yeah, sorry.
I can't.
Oh, true.
A guy in my hockey team last week got arrested for not wearing his mask to the hockey game.
What?
Did we have this conversation already? We already
Not on
had
the
this
pod.
conversation.
No, not on the pod. Not on the pod. No.
Oh, was it not on
I
the
don't think
pod?
so. But yeah,
Oh.
he got arrested. I showed up to the rink and there's just like cops
What the
everywhere.
fuck?
I was like, what the hell? And I was like, bro, like a week before, masks aren't even mandatory anymore.
You're
You got
just gonna go
arrested.
to jail, yeah, for not having
Yeah.
a mask. That's so
Oh my
weird,
God.
man.
I know. Yeah, well, that happened. Anyways,
Yeah,
as
what
you
are you
can
gonna
see,
do
this
anyway?
is the pod room, which is my basement, is now my real room because I had to quarantine down here. So welcome to my intimate zone.
Man.
You've been down there nonstop all day. Do you have
No,
windows
I've
down
been
there?
down here
You do.
since like Sunday, man. Since
Yes,
Sunday.
it's Sunday. But like you have the small windows at least, right? You can see outside.
Yeah. So it's basically a prison, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I just want you to let you know, like today was so nice.
Today was
It was
so
so
Oh,
nice
shut
outside
up.
today.
Everyone
so
told me
nice.
that. Everyone
It
told me
was so
that.
nice
Oh,
today.
It was the best day in like in all of like time. It was beautiful.
But what I can say is I passed Nino Kuni 2. I got through 30 more hours of that game in the last 3
Let's
days
go.
and passed the game.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
See, this is the protective stuff you can do when
Yeah.
you don't have freaking work in the way. You're
That's
not
right.
Spending time at your work.
Trust me, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I wish I got COVID when Elden Ring was out, bro.
Woo, imagine.
Like like when I had it, like I had friggin' nothing to play. I was playing friggin' Knockout friggin' City, just nonstop. And I'm just like, I guess I'm throwing dodgeballs, bro. But
That's
hey,
crazy.
that game was fun while it lasted until the real stuff came out.
Well, enough about me. How are you guys doing?
So how's Alan doing?
How is
Oh.
Alan doing?
Oh yeah, how am I? I'm doing all right. Today was an awesome day, like Andre specified, and I went out.
So nice.
I was out since like 8 a.m. It was warm then. Went to go pick up some gym equipment. It was fantastic. Had some Chick-fil-A, which is in Kitchener there. And yeah, I wore a turtleneck. I looked like Dwayne the Rock. It was fantastic. I had a beautiful day. But yeah, other than that, played. I haven't been able to play anything, but definitely watched some stuff, some animes, and yeah, we're gonna talk about that today. But
we just
firstly, guys, spoilers for everything we're going to watch. And also, we do have some socials. We do have Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat if you're feeling like that. And then also LinkedIn if you want business stuff. You can find me on Twitch, Andre on YouTube, and Sean at home because he has COVID.
wow.
That was a good one. Woo, jeez.
That was a good one, actually.
What else, Andre?
So-
throw it in.
So basically, we do not have a Snapchat or LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I think Alan meant to say Twitch, not Switch, because
Oh.
I don't think he's just gonna be in your Switch
I'm
if you,
gonna-
open,
nah,
if you
chill.
turn it on. He may not be on there.
Update your Switch, man.
He might be. Hey! I just want everyone to know, nothing has a 0% chance. Of
Nothing
being
has
true.
a 0% chance.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
right.
So he might be there.
Hypothetically,
All
I'm
I'm
already there.
saying
Yeah,
is
that's right.
Yeah.
Most likely he is not. But since we've gone through that, I just want to do my brief video game segment.
Let's go.
Recently, it's gone too long, and BOJI's been kind of brushed to the side, and I don't like this, so I'm gonna do this quick.
Have we not talked about BOJI
What?
before?
And hold on, my girlfriend
We did-
literally
we
just
did a
texted
little-
us saying, "Don't forget BOJI." I'm not even kidding. That's on my phone right now, so we have to talk about BOJI now. Have to.
Oh my gosh, we
Have
will.
to.
We'll get there. I promise.
All
But
right, let's go.
this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What'd
I
you
just
say?
wanted to say we did talk about BOJI just briefly last week, but last week was the most we ever gave it.
Yeah, you're
that
right.
was as long as we. But like for an anime this great, we got to get to it. But I just want to say briefly, I am now 100 hours into Elden Ring. Still
Shit.
haven't beaten it.
Oh,
I'm still finding bosses. I've finally unlocked the entire map.
Nice.
A lot of
Nice.
people
That's
do
cute.
this a lot faster than me, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm just
Yeah.
Hey, you're
garbage,
smelling the roses.
but maybe that's just
Yeah, yeah. You're just taking
That's
your
what it
time,
is.
bro. You don't want to like. It's like
Listen.
food. You want to savor it. You want to savor it, right?
Listen. I
Savor it.
found like certain like there's this podcast. There's this
We're a
YouTuber called
podcast.
Democracy who does a lot of Souls content. He broke down all the bosses in difficulty, and then his number one most difficult boss in the game I found today.
Wow.
And what he doesn't mention is that is also the number one most difficult area of the game just to get to this boss.
Just
which is
dying all the
fucking-
time.
a lot. Anyways, so like like usually in Souls games you start off, you're like killing enemies, you're exploring,
Right.
but then you reach a threshold of deaths where you're just like, fuck all of that.
Yeah.
I'm beeline. I'm beelining to
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
boss
yeah.
is, and I just sprint through, dodging everyone, and I no longer care about anything.
Gotcha.
But I did that. So this boss is fast as shit. She heals every time she hits you.
Oh.
She has a move that for me currently right now is a one shot. It
Ooh.
has 3 phases to the move.
Uh.
I can dodge the first phase, but even if I'm on the other side of the map, the second phase is in my face, and then there's a second phase.
It's just dead.
And then there's a third phase after that.
Oh, God.
There's a second phase of the fight which I have not even reached yet, so like I don't know, that's probably gonna be worse.
Okay.
So maybe I'm under leveled. Am I gonna give up though?
No.
I'll probably spend literally the rest of tomorrow because I don't work trying.
Jeez.
Probably if I don't beat her by tomorrow, if I don't get to the second phase by the end of tomorrow, then I might just go finish the game and then come back.
We'll come
and
back
beat
to
her,
it
like,
later.
after I beat the last boss.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I finally unlocked the whole map. It's still amazing. This is the first area where I actually hate, which is taking long. It's taken me 100 hours to find the first Souls place, which I actually hate. And there's a lot of Souls
Damn.
like stages that are just horrible.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
Yeah, so it's been great. And then other than that, we have the great, beautiful, amazing Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Let's go.
Harry
boy
Potter.
who
So
lived.
there was a state of play today talking about Harry Potter, the new game that's coming out for PlayStation. I don't know. Listen, I should have done more research. I don't know which PlayStations. I'm assuming PS4, PS5, but maybe not. Maybe it's just PS5.
Maybe just 5.
I don't know. But then
That's
they did
better.
a whole state of play. I kind of skimmed through the whole trailer that they had today. It was
Cool.
almost 15 minutes long.
Holy shit.
They broke down like all the things you can do in Hogwarts. Like you gotta attend class, you gotta practice your skills,
Nice.
and then you can leave Hogwarts and like journey different dungeons
Really?
and different areas, and like and you
That should
like
be
fight
kinda
like
fire.
people with like your spell casting. It honestly looks like if you care about Harry Potter to any extent and you play video games to any extent, like this is the game for you. It looks like it's a lot of care. It looks good. It looks great. It looks beautiful. The combat looks like it could be very fun.
Is it like Dark Souls
Yeah,
Sims?
I don't.
So it's like Dark Swords.
I mean, I don't think so. But maybe like, no, I don't. No, I wouldn't call it that. It doesn't look like that. It looks like more action oriented. It looks like it's an action RPG.
Cool.
I mean, well, Dark Souls is an action RPG, but like it's like quicker. It's quicker paced than Dark Souls. I would say it's faster,
Nice.
and then yeah, you're shooting out spells, and like you can see this guy. Like I don't know exactly how it works, but like he's like switching between spells. He does his regular shoot spells, then he switches to like the pulling closer spell, then he does a fire spell,
Nice.
then he picks the guy up and throws him on the ground, and then he does like all this back to back to back. So it looks like you can. It's like a combo heavy, like real action heavy.
Oh,
type
that's
thing.
cool.
So it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So looks good. And that's all I got for video games. So like, unless any of you guys want to get into something, yeah, man. I told you I wanted to go fast today. I mean, there's more, but nothing important. So
No,
we can get
okay.
into.
Sean, how much? The game you played. Yeah.
You know Can You too?
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. It was kind of like childish. I mean, you know, it's a kind of a kid story when you play like a game and there's a whole story and it's like, oh, Turns out nobody's bad. Everyone's just misunderstood, you know?
Yay.
Yay, you know? It's like Fairy Tail, the actual anime. That's a lot
Oh
like that,
God,
too.
man. This fairy tale
I mean,
slander,
BOJI's
man.
kind of like that, except for King
BOJI's
Boss.
like
fucking,
that, but
yo,
BOJI
fucking
has
boss,
layers.
bro.
No. Except for King Boss. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
fucking
Yeah.
boss, bro.
But
I got
the
actually
characters in
died.
Ranking of Kings have layers, though. This is just like, oh, they had this one quality of them, which we just found out that was understood. They're actually good.
Yeah.
And just sad. They're just sad people.
It's just sad.
But yeah, overall, the combat was much better than the first game. It was
Nice.
long as shit. Like, you don't really hear about some games, and you like play them, and you see how long they are, and you're like, man, a whole like team had to like make this game and put like this much thought into it. Like there was like a whole like build your own country mechanic basically, where you're
Oh shit.
you start as nothing and you like build shops. And it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon with like your own country, and that's just like a small part of the game, and it doesn't really add like that much to the overall game. You could still pass it without doing much of that, but still, it's like man, like there's so much thought put into this, and I've never even really heard much about this game. You know, it's just interesting. Like that.
Yeah.
If you enjoy that, you'll like Elden Ring. I promise.
Yeah, you would actually. Yeah.
You'll like it.
And then for the competitive side, I reached Diamond in Apex. Yay. All right, let's get to some anime.
Finally.
I haven't been playing Apex, but I got Diamond,
Have
so
you been
that's fine.
streaming much in general?
No, I can no times, work and COVID.
Yo,
Yo.
get on it.
Okay.
Also, but I want to say that whole entire dungeon that I was at was 100% optional. So I spent the last 4 hours in a place that was completely optional.
That's
No,
that's
but I'm
cool,
just
though.
saying, like, that's what Elden Ring is. Like, you will just like, there are entire like sections that are completely optional that developers probably spent like years to create.
Optional.
A large majority of people will just never see.
Yeah.
Nice.
That game's not for those type of people.
It's true.
True.
It's true.
All right.
True. Because to get this, you have to get 2 pieces of a medallion. One is easy to get because he drops from the boss.
Okay.
The other is taken from a random NPC that you have to talk to 3 times.
Oh god.
That is literally hidden behind a fake, like, he's like a statue that's fake.
What?
And I didn't know. I literally, sometimes I just like, when I don't know what to do, I just get frustrated. So I just start hitting things.
Yeah.
And I just hit it, and it just turned into a person. I was like, what the hell is this? And I talked to him, and I got half the medallion by accident.
Oh,
and then I
shit.
got the other
my
half
God.
fighting a boss later on. And then it
That's
unlocked a whole
crazy.
new
Do you
area.
think a
So
lot of
lucky
people
me.
would just look that up and just like, fuck it, it's good.
Yeah, most people
Yeah,
are going to
yeah.
look up most things.
Yeah.
I think the completion rate's really low at the moment, which I
Really?
completely understand. Yeah.
That's
Are you
interesting.
close?
Like, I understand that.
Are you almost
I
done?
understand that.
You almost done, Andre? You almost finished?
I think so. I want to say the area that I can go to, like, that's not what I'm exploring currently, but I think I've unlocked the area that seems like it's the final area. It seems closest to the final area,
Very
just
Okay.
by like aesthetics. And I also have the whole map, and I don't see anywhere else. But maybe there's more underground stuff that I haven't done. I don't know.
True.
We already talked about how there's a map in the map. We
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
got the game now,
Mapception.
so
Mapception.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. He. We also thank Sean for his contribution to helping the creators create more games. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you. They deserve. Man, it's fine. They don't need Sean. They forecasted 4 million sales, and they
Shit.
sold 12 million.
Oh,
Love that.
god damn.
I'm sure they'll keep making more. Alan.
Yeah, not me. Not for me though. I'll watch you play it. You paid for the game, right, Sean?
No, buy it, Alan. Do it.
I'll buy it.
Figure it out.
All right.
Do it. Okay, now we can get into animes. Where do you guys want to start, though?
Platinum Head, of course. We have things to talk about. That one.
Platinum and
Little flatty?
sure.
I did.
Can I just,
Okay,
like,
sure. Let me
congratulate-
do a super
Okay.
brief.
I was
You
going
wanna
to
cr-
Let me
congratulate
do a
Alan on his great guess. But
Oh, you did get it right.
Yeah, you
you
got it
did
right
get it
on.
right. But we have to break it down first. But so basically what happened is we left off last time with the doctor shooting the white arrow at Mirai. Mirai accepted his fate of death. What happened was Nase saved him, got immediately demoted to a second rank angel because why are you touching and interfering, you freaking loser? I gave you this power to do this, but you're not allowed to use it. How dare you use it?
How
So
dare
then
you.
she gets demoted. Then the doctor goes on a whole spiel. Friggin' what's his face? Mirai says, "Drop me" to the guy who caught him because he fell from the sky, and then he put him down. Doctor tries to shoot him again, and then who comes up? Saki shows up, gets saved again. gets saved again, and then everyone's on Saki, and then the doctor's like, yo, dog, just put him down so I can kill him and get this over with. And then fire that social media girl, pop, behind her. She's like, game over. Shoots. What happens? Nase saves the doctor. And then doctor has a existential crisis. He's like, what the heck? I thought you guys were bad, but you are bad, but like you saved me. Why'd you save me for? I wanted to die, but then I didn't want to die, so what do I do? And then the kid is like, listen. You think you're dumb? I don't. You're a genius. So how about this? I become God, and then I tell you everything. And everyone's like, but God can't communicate. And then the doctor's Angel's like, but there's other ways to communicate without directly communicating. And then the doctor's like, you know what? You're right. And then everyone agrees. The kid becomes God. He flies to the sky. He's like, do you guys want to remember? Everyone says yes, except for pussy ass social media girl. She says, no, I just want lots of money. Take care of me.
Daddy Professor.
He erases everyone's memory except for the 3 god candidates who wanted to keep their memory.
Right.
And he goes, fuses with the creature, and then he's at the end of he's looking at his hand. He's like, oh my god, he's like a parasite. He's infecting my body.
Yeah.
And then
It's crazy. I find that part the most interesting, obviously, because
Yeah,
that's the cliffhanger of the
sure.
episode. You know, what can I say? My rocket ship sometimes lands on Mars, sometimes it goes into a black hole, but this time we hit gold on this one. I was kind of sad I was right, because again, like I explained in the other podcast, when I can predict something, it's kind of like but it worked out. It didn't like, the follow up was pretty good after that, so I was pretty proud of it. I liked how I was rewatching Andre in the last pod on YouTube, by the way, and I was like, I wanted to see like what Andre's reaction was when I said it. Andre did a pretty good job of keeping it like I don't think that would happen, but like, he's like, he didn't give me a hint, so it was really good. Proud of Andre for that one.
Good job, Andre.
Good job, Andre.
Thank you.
We all kind of guessed the professor's like point of view. Like, he came to terms with himself, and he's like, yeah, like I really don't know shit about people. Like, and Mirai's right. You know, happiness does come from like others. Like, you can gain it through others and all that. So I hope we get more backstory, because as Andre was saying, our boy became the creature, but he kind of like
I was glad that we were right about that. Remember we guessed the kid?
That was I know, I kind of forgot we said that, but the professor kind of had like a thing where he's like, yo, I could still figure stuff out after the fact. So I'm kind of interested to see like what he does find out, or what's wrong with the kid up there, or like why this wasn't what they thought it was going to be. I'm gonna say it again. I do like the relationship between Saki and Mirai. Like, it's genuine. It's not too like crazy. Like, I guess like it is kind of like, I don't know, fake, but also I could see it. I could see like someone's actual relationship in real life being like that too, where both genuinely care for each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, what is your take?
But it was kind of realistic, because they said, "Hey, like, I don't want the other person to die, but I also don't want to."
Yeah,
die,
Saki was more realistic than Mirai, to be honest, though.
But Mirai said the same thing. He literally said, like, I don't want to die. It's gonna suck, but like, I would rather. Listen, I don't know for sure. I want to say that's what I hope I would do. But hey, maybe I'm a coward. I don't know. Maybe you are. But that's what I would hope. I'd be like, it would suck to die right now, but like, if this is the only option I have, the alternative is worse. Yeah. I would hope that's the mindset I go into it with. So.
We hope.
I was happy.
We hope.
Something else I was happy that we seemed to be right about was that we said that we thought that even though the doctor was like super smart and stuff, he was missing that human piece of him, that like he was writing off human relationships as something that wasn't something you could learn from or like value. Right. And it ended up being like his downfall, because he didn't understand the kid well enough to know that like he doesn't want to kill people if they don't want to die.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a good point.
So last episode was saying like, oh, I never got close to anyone. Like, it didn't bring me any value. I just wanted to do my research. So social connection didn't have any meaning for me. Yeah. And then it ended up being the reason that he lost this fight, which was good. And then he kind of just realized that immediately afterwards. He's like, I lose. Bye.
He's a smart guy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What do you guys feel about that? Like how it ended, where he's like literally had a whole intricate thing going on. He said, "I planned for this." The angel saved him, and then immediately he was just like, "Guess that's it."
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like it's as much as it's like, oh, he's supposed to be smart, he's supposed to account for everything. He's human at the end of the day, right? Like it's once you again, it's because of the lack of interaction with humans or like interaction at all. He like doesn't expect anyone to help him, and that when he got the help, he was just like, that's what it feels like to like have someone care or like care for your life or like. He's a scientist at the end of the day, and sometimes scientists can only look at the facts and not anything else. So it was good to see that he was able to, rethink his self, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like I kind of found it funny because it's like, oh, NASA saved him, right? But she didn't save anyone else when they were gonna die. Like she was there too, and she's like, Like apparently this doctor means more to Red than anyone else that she could have saved.
That's true.
According to her, anyways.
Right.
I want to say something, and I don't know.
Say it. Fuck it.
No, but I don't know if it's explained in the next episode or not. Like I don't know if it's like because I don't remember exactly if I interpreted this, if it's written in the manga, but if it is written in the manga, I don't remember if it's written now or like because next week it will be the last episode. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the last episode, right? So, but I don't remember where it is. So I'll wait till last week. Maybe I'll hold it.
Okay.
I don't want to give you guys anything, but it's related to what Sean just said. I don't want to give you guys too much.
Did you guys like freak out when Nase started getting like?
I did. I was worried as fuck, man. I was like, yo, what the hell is she doing? Like, why is she doing this? But then I also found it kind of like gimmicky where she's like, oh, she saved someone, give it back.
I know, right?
I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess the punishment wasn't as detrimental to her like character as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
But it was cool though. I like how they like kind of like said, yeah, we could take this away. This is not something that she can keep. Even though next episode's last episode.
I think it was supposed to be like a character moment for
I thought it was funny, like when she got grabbed the first time, I thought that she stopped because she just realized she could touch people. And she's just like, I could touch people. Like that's what I thought. I was gonna be one of those moments. Like because she had such like a shocked look on her face. And I was like, did she just realize that she could, like, nobody else could do that and she can? And then she got demoted and she was like, whatever.
It happens.
She's like, my bad. She's like, if I do it again, though, you'll die, though. But
I thought she was dead when it happened the second time. I was like, oh, she's done. She's done, man. And then she got better. Like, but she got demoted, but, like, half of her body got, like, messed up.
That's true.
I don't think that happened to anyone else who got demoted. I just thought that was weird.
No one else got demoted. You've never seen someone get
demoted. We only saw someone get promoted.
Oopsie.
He's
I mean, what do you mean? He's still going strong.
Yeah, he's still going strong. He's just in so much shock.
What do you think?
Yeah. What
do you think, Alan?
I think next episode is going to be cool. I don't think any of them die now. I think Mirai stays alive. I think Saki stays alive.
I was just about to ask that. Saki.
Yeah, I think
dead or alive?
Saki is alive. No, what the fuck, Sean?
Sean still thinks she's dead.
Get your frozen PC
One episode
here,
left.
Bro. No, she's definitely
one
alive.
Episode left. She still thinks she's dead.
Something's gonna happen.
Nah, I think she's chilling.
When the parasite thing took over his body, it kind of made sense to me, like the god kid.
Yeah.
It just made sense to me because it's like, okay, the god wants one of these people to become god so it can continue its existence. Yeah. But why would it just hand over like its consciousness and will, like just like that? Like it wants to continue existing, but I think it continues to want to do what it's doing already anyways. Like you know, so I don't think that's a surprise.
Yeah. So like for next episode, is it like done after that?
Yeah, it's done.
Like completely finished? What the fuck? That's kind of crazy.
There's no second season.
No DLC.
No DLC. Bro. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, according to the manga, I don't know if they want to make something fancy and add.
Oh, I guess
add something spicy. But
according to you just throw up.
Why is it so spicy?
Why is it spicy?
Yeah, but according to the manga, it should be done after next episode.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys will think after that.
Oh, can I mention like something else I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Batman.
No. I just watched with my girlfriend. I just watched Turning Red.
Oh,
Have you guys
okay.
seen that?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's
the
based out of
Disney
Toronto.
movie.
Yeah.
It's on my list. It's on my list, bro.
And like I've seen Pixar animation where like of course we've seen it before. It looks really good, right? But I've never seen them exaggerate character expression so much, like kind of like an anime would, you know. So it seems to have a lot of inspiration from anime. And it's like high paced, man. Like you cannot look down when you're watching that thing. It's so fast moving.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's just it's like it's confusing what age group it's like trying to target because
Like geared toward,
Like there's a scene where she's like, "Oh, my mom won't let me go see this album because she says it's stripper music." And she's like, "What's wrong with that?" And I'm like, "What age group is this?" Like, it looks like a kid's movie, but
wow.
It does. They
Listen,
do talk about stuff.
You're
like
an
that.
adult now, so you notice these things. But I
Yeah.
promise you, all Disney movies have the
Oh,
adult
yeah, of course.
things.
Of course.
Okay, yeah.
in there.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Like old Disney though, I would say more so. But
Old Disney.
Yeah, remember we had the conversation about Lion King where friggin' Scar is just friggin' like singing
yeah.
to Mufasa's dead skull, bro.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, oh yeah, old Disney was hardcore. They did not pull their punches. But this movie, it's good. It's good. It's very like.
Is it
high
Encanto
energy.
good?
It's very high. Sorry.
Is it Coco good, bro? Encanto
good?
sucks.
Oh,
Encanto's
Encanto.
overrated.
Whoa,
Encanto's overrated, bro.
Whoa, you watch your fucking mouth,
I will
bro.
watch it,
How
and I'm
dare you
gonna
say
watch it
Encanto?
say Encanto fucking blows dick compared to Coco.
I haven't seen Coco.
Hey, listen, we're not comparing the two.
I'm comparing.
Coco is great. Encanto is fire. Songs in Encanto,
Better, not as good as
Best.
Coco. Sorry.
the best.
Nope.
No,
it's
best.
not. It's not.
Best.
That's
best.
where you're wrong. You're right, and now you're wrong.
Best, bro. No.
No.
No, I'm never wrong.
All right,
I'm
whatever.
only right.
Whatever. Fuck you.
I'm only right.
We don't talk. We don't
Encanto's
talk about
best.
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Exactly, and that's how you know
All right.
that Encanto was best.
All right. Pleb.
Listen,
Pleb.
under the surface.
Under the sea.
No, not under the sea. Did you ever ask What's his name? Did you ever ask Hercules? Damn, did you want to fight Cerberus?
What? No, I didn't ask him that.
Trash.
Part of the song.
Trash, bro.
Where I belong. That's a fire movie too, by the way.
What?
Hercules is a great movie.
Hercules. Yeah, that's a great movie.
I haven't seen Hercules in a very long
That's very
time.
good.
It's my favorite movie other than Tarzan.
Not as good as a friggin' Encanto.
Are
though.
you
Which
mental?
one is
Nah, I don't know.
Encanto is
Yeah.
best.
Alan's all about that Phil Collins. Yeah.
I'm all about. Oh
Encanto
my
was
god,
best.
Phil Collins is fire. Holy shit! Anything with Phil Collins in is the best thing ever.
You know why that's not true? Because Phil Collins not in Encanto.
Bro, the
So
guy's like
he
70. The
can't
guy's like
be.
80 years old, bro.
I don't care.
Let the
He's
guy
not in
rest, bro.
Encanto, and Encanto's best, which means his music is not the best. Good day, goodbye. Are we done with Platinum End? Sounds like it.
Sounds like it.
I'll see you guys next week
What
when
the fuck?
they display
Oh.
another episode. Next show.
Okay.
Where are we going? Attack on Titan, I assume.
Yes.
So what happened in Attack on Titan? Basically, the mean dude had I don't know, he had like a conniption or something. He's just like, I'm gonna break your arm. Broke Yelena's arm. She's crying, and then waited until he's done, and he's just like,
My
okay,
bad.
I'm done being mean now. And then he's being mean now, and then immediately apologizes to everyone and says, yo, life is tough. And then Yelena sitting there like, yo, why couldn't you like have this like thought process like 7 seconds
arm
ago
was,
when
like,
my arm was
severed,
still
it's
intact? Yeah. Snaps her arm, then apologizes to everyone and says, yo, like, I'm really sorry, but I have to ask you guys, we gotta do this, it's really important. And then they come up with a very intricate plan. Armin and why don't I remember this guy's name?
Flock? Connie?
Connie.
No.
Armin and Connie go to the boat, and then they're like, yo, you guys have to unravel the boat, take the explosives off. We gotta go chase the other Titans because they're gonna I don't know what they're gonna do. What they say, they're gonna fuck shit up. I don't know. But they tried to run away, so they said, we gotta get the boat so we can go kill them. And then everyone was like, we heard you betrayed us. And they're just like, nah. And they were like, oh man, that was crazy what we heard. So
Well,
then
from what
they
though, they haven't told any. They haven't done
that's what I'm
anything
saying.
yet.
It sounds like that's why the episode was named as Traitor.
Yeah.
So I thought they had a traitor in their midst who leaked information.
I see.
Yeah,
Because I was
that's
like,
what I
how
thought
else
too.
would they
Yeah,
just
They
know?
literally just made this plan like With nobody else there.
Because I understand if they said Jean
Yeah.
did it because of the whole shooting thing where he missed on purpose and then he was taken away by the cart titan, but Armin and Connie weren't involved in like anything before that. But anyways, whatever. So then they'd have that whole conversation, and then they're trying really hard to make it. They're like, listen, it's okay, don't worry about it, it's fine. But then good old what's his name? Falco. What's his name?
Waka Flocko Flame, baby.
Falco.
Falco.
Falco. Fire.
Oh
Fire. And then so everyone talks about Reiner's plot armor, but Flock has some like pretty heavy. We'll get there though.
His ever since Andre likes doesn't
That's it. That's the only reason I like him. Just. Anyways, so basically he's like, hey, you guys are the, what are they called? The xenomorphs?
Andre, bro.
Zimmermans?
I thought I could have read, man. This motherfucker's xenomorph.
No, the thing, Mikasa's relatives.
Amimoto or something?
Azimoto? Something like that. Yeah, the Azimoto, they're talking about. So we're talking about that, and then they're like, we need them to pilot the ship, so they need to go save the Azimoto from Flock. But Flock's like, hey, you're the most important one, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. And she's like, do it then. And then Mikasa's like, you're ruining our plan. So then she has to bust through the window, saves everyone's lives, and then they think they're badass. And then Flock is like, well, obviously they are betraying us if they're just gonna pop in like that. So then he jumps out, yells at everyone, and says, get the traitors, we have to kill them. And then what happens? Armin gets murked, shot
Armin
like
gets
3 times in the face. Friggin' shot 3 times in the face. He goes down. Traitor. He goes down. The guy goes to try and kill Connie. Connie tackles him. They're fighting over the gun. The guy's like, yo, blow up the ship. Blow it up now. He's freaking out. He's like, he doesn't know what's going on because they're all friends. Friends. Connie takes the gun. Armin gets up. Naive me thinks Armin's going to help someone.
I know,
but
right?
instead he just looks at him with his mouth because his freaking jaw is broken by a bullet. Yeah. So he just like, or it's like that, looking at him, and then Connie leaves to do all the dirty work.
Yo, Connie's crazy. Connie's crazy.
Oh, actually, before this happens, this is when Flock should have died. He jumps out the window. Behind him, 2 full Titans turn into Titans behind him, and they're just like, I'm gonna just leave him alone. Forget him. The female Titan finally returns, does exactly what she did when we left off, kicking people in midair, smashing people in her hands, punching people like straight out the air. I'm just like, damn, like, because this is so much less sad than it was before. I don't know why. When I saw it the first time, I was like, oh my god, they're all dying. This time I'm just like, damn.
You know who had that same thought? Levi woke up and he's like, yo, what? He's like, wait,
what's going on?
Yeah, he's like, wait, what? That's the person that killed my freaking squad. He's like, whatever, fuck him.
So that was all happening, and then while that was happening, Connie takes the gun away, and then the guy's like, yo, we were friends, don't do it. And then Connie starts crying. He's like, I know we were friends. I know. And he's like, don't you dare. And Connie's like, I'll pull it. I'll do it. And he's like, don't you dare. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Then he gets shot 2 times in the face, and then he turns around, shoots the guy who's about to blow up the thing, and then he just starts bawling, crying. And Armin, then we just get a nice look at Armin's face with his open ass mouth just bleeding from everywhere, and he's just
oh man.
I made it sound funny because I cope with pain with humor.
That's all we do.
That hurt a lot.
That was pretty fucked up.
And then Connie's like yell, it was crazy. Like that was too much.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, that was good. Do you guys even remember those 2 characters, or like what scenes they're in?
Oh, I thought they were just.
They're the ones. No, I think Falco, or sorry, I think Connie saved one of them. No, from like falling from the wall or something.
Yeah. Well, Sasha did.
Sasha,
Samuel's the one who got knocked off the wall when Berthold came back and like for the first time. It was like in the first season when Berthold first appeared against the wall, but they were like all on the wall and knocked them all off with the steam. And then he was the one who was following, and Sasha hooked him in the leg and caught him.
Jesus.
I did not know that. See, these are the things that would like,
know
it already
'cause-
hurt a lot. If I knew that, it would have just hurt more.
I know
Who's
because
already
the
in
way
pain?
Connie says Samuel is like so recognizable. Like in that scene, he's like Samuel. It's a very intense scene.
Oh man, yeah, that whole time they're like both sides were just like, please don't make me do this, please. They're just like they're like begging each other not to make them do this.
And you know, like, what are the chances of like the only two guys who are probably left in their like corpse? You know, like
Yeah,
just be
true.
happy.
Yeah, I
to
mean
be there.
everyone is dead.
I know,
and
except for those two guys.
Everyone
Some bullshit, bro.
is there and Lothario friends. Yeah, it was sad, man. It was rough. It was rough stuff. It was rough to watch.
I'd do the
bro.
same thing.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'd pop a guy in the face if I had to.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
we
he was
all
so
know
sad.
you're a sociopath who really wants to shoot people. We all know.
No, I don't
Every
wanna
anime we
shoot
talk
no one.
about, they're like, "Oh my god, he had to kill his mother. He cried. What a loser. I would have just done it. No words."
No, I have
we
a
all
heart.
know that's
I
not.
have a heart.
That's just, we all know that's how you friggin' operate through life.
I felt for Grisha when he was like crying in the field.
I'll be like, Alan, we were in a pod together. Don't you remember?
Yomaiwa no shindeyo. Fucking end up. I don't know. I felt sad too, but you know what I learned in life? You gotta do what you gotta do. And if you need to sacrifice two people to save the world, you might as well just kill the world too. Because fuck it, your morals are kind of shit.
No
anyway.
one in this. What I learned in life is no one in this show is good at planning. Their plans suck.
Armin has been shit since this arc began. Like,
I mean, he
For
said
real.
he did admit it. He said, "Yo, they should have
Fucking
friggin'
shit.
kept Erwin." But at the same time, Erwin's plan also sucked. He's like, "Listen, I thought about this really hard. How about we just go there and just all die?" That was the best that he came up.
And he's like, yo, Levi, tell me to go die, bro. Tell me to go die, please.
And then Flock is like, listen, y'all do that, but I got the greatest shush of all time to do in a year. So y'all die, I'ma survive this nonsense. That's gonna happen.
That's true.
But oh my goodness. So basically, that's what my point is. No one has had a good idea since this fucking anime started. It all looks like a good Marley's idea looked amazing. I remember at the beginning of this season, Sean kind of shit on Marley's plan because Aaron's like, "Oh my god, you guys have a bad plan," but they were murking all the LDs,
Yeah, really.
and then it immediately went to shit. Like just
Immediately.
the next episode, just gone. Everyone's like, "What do we do now?" Everyone's like, "I don't know. How about we do this? Let's make sure we don't kill anybody." And then 5 minutes later, everybody has to die. And Levi's just chilling with half a face, just chilling up in the mountain, just watching.
He's, like, he's put his time in.
Like I woke up, he's like, yo, oh fuck, and he just goes back to bed. So I don't have time for this.
I like it makes me sad that I know he's not gonna do any more fighting for the rest of the anime, but at the same time, at least I'm almost 95.
No.
I'm almost
I
like
don't agree with you.
98% sure that he's gonna survive at least.
I think
Because he can't do any fighting.
Okay, well, I think no, he's talking about Levi, but I don't 100% agree with that. I agree that he will survive. It's Levi, bro. He's been through too much. He's seen too many people die. He needs the break. But he said, "I need to kill that monkey bitch," and he literally is gonna. I think he's gonna get his.
He might like put the last blow into Zeke or Aaron
I think
or whatever.
He's gonna inject himself
but-
with some freaking creatine monohydrate or something, and he's just gonna get jacked like what's his name that we were talking about at the beginning?
Escanor?
Yeah, he's just gonna get jacked
Oh
and he's just
my
gonna
God,
blink, and then he's just gonna kill him. I swear, I guarantee it. I need to see that, by the way.
He might put the last blow into Zeke, but I'm like certain
Oh, he'll blow him all right.
beyond like a shadow of a doubt. He has half a body, bro.
Yo,
The fact that he's still alive is already plot armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
not really, bro. Not really, bro. Not really. If you think about it, Sasageo. All right.
Also,
A thunder spear of one shot at a Titan, but Levi somehow survived at point blank.
He's an Ackerman, dude. There's got to be some correlation. He's an
Levi
Ackerman.
or Zeke. 'Cause Zeke had crazy plot armor.
Yo, Zeke had some plot armor, bro. For sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, because he was remade by the fucking by Sadistan.
He was remade by legit plot armor, bro. He's
But
like,
but I will
like,
say,
alright.
but the whole thing was before he got remade,
know.
he already had control of the founding.
Did he?
Didn't he?
Because he was confused too.
Or did he gain it or did he gain it after?
I
he
gained it
exploded?
after, bro. Way
I have
after.
no idea, man.
After.
Did you guys think that Annie was 2D for a sec? I thought she was when she was a Titan.
She was 2D. She was.
No, she was. She was. When
Oh.
before she started, yeah, that's what I
Shit
think.
looks so
I've
good.
noticed this season in certain instances, some of the Titans are in 2D.
Okay.
They are.
She looks so good. I was like,
Awesome. Andre, can you text my
How is
girlfriend and tell her that I'm on the pod because she keeps calling me?
why don't you?
Why don't you text?
Oh, it's on
Because
the
I'm
phone.
using my phone as a camera.
Oh yeah, I got you.
That's fine.
Don't you worry. You're lucky she never watches. Sean.
That's it.
Wait, don't text me.
Sean.
We're gonna make this a clip so you
is
can show her this.
on the pod?
Thanks, bud.
Question mark.
Yeah. Yeah, leave him
I'm
alone. He's
surprised
got
Andre has lasted this long
priorities.
without peeing.
What?
That being
Yo,
said,
we're only 40 minutes in,
I
bro.
know.
What the hell?
it's-
I do have to pee though, but we'll get there after we're done this conversation. But
All right.
I will say, so now we can pretty much guarantee that
Yeah. It's not gonna.
it's not ending.
No. There's no
It's
way.
not ending.
no
there's
way.
there's one episode left.
No.
There's one episode.
One
left.
episode? Oh, no. Not
Sagayo.
even less way. There's no way.
Like
Yo.
me, I haven't read the manga, and even I can tell there's no way they're gonna go find Eren, resolve everything in one episode.
Yeah.
If they do that, I would literally,
Yeah, they should make.
That's
They
it.
should make
Like,
next
it's-
episode. a
I
bitch
would
episode.
drop. Listen, remember when I said Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist, fighting between 1 and 2?
Yeah. Okay.
If
drop
they
it.
end it next episode, I promise you, it's out of top 10.
I'm gonna be
It'll
honest
drop
with you.
that
far.
I'm gonna be
Damn.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll be like
It'll
100%
drop
honest
that
with
far.
you. I don't think Attack on Titan's gonna be a Full Metal now the way it's been.
I'm not confident it will either. This last episode, is made its strongest case
Yeah.
since Eren had decided to destroy the world. This episode is the one that made the strongest case to make. Maybe we can have something, and that's not necessarily story, but it's more character, emotional,
Yeah.
the emotional
Fair.
stuff that it had.
Yeah.
But I will say, listen, Attack on Titan has never made me cry over a little amoeba the way Brotherhood did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
I would say, when Envy fucking went down and then lost her power, and then she was just a little amoeba thing, and then she was just crawling away, and then she didn't want to admit defeat, and then she's just like, "Fuck you guys! What do you think you are?" Fuck you. And then she was just slowly dying.
Yo,
That
she-
shit was sad.
She basically did what a freaking what's her name? The bowl cut tall lady tried to do.
Yelena?
Yeah. Remember when she was like, "Oh, you guys should all hate each other," except it worked when Yelena did it, but she's not the one.
And we tried so hard. She's like, you did this.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You can't kill me. I'm Envy.
That's a 10
That
out
shit
of
was
10.
sad, right?
10 out of 10 impression right
That
there.
shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should be voice actor of it.
Yeah, you should. Just envy.
Yo,
though.
I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying this,
Alright.
but no one wants to hire
Give me
me.
your best.
There's this one guy on TikTok I follow that does voice acting. His voice is fucking.
Oh, is it that brown guy?
That black guy.
A black
Yeah,
guy.
he's a black guy.
That's
Oh, I
He's a
think
black guy
I know
with
him too.
glasses.
Oh yeah. He's fire.
He's a deep ass voice,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
yeah.
Just some crazy ass
He
non-enemy
has a good ass
shit.
voice.
I need to hear it now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know his name, so I can't tell you what to look up, but that's fine. But anything else? I'm excited for next episode when
Yeah.
they
What do you-
inevitably announce the movie.
Could it- yo.
We'll see it as a team.
What do you guys think
Yo,
is gonna happen next episode?
see it as a team, man.
Yeah. Do you guys have any
I
idea where it's
honestly-
going from here? Like,
I literally think they're gonna.
Are we gonna see Aaron?
They saved. The only thing I'm not sure of is whether or not Flock will live. This is the question. But I think they'll free the ship. They'll get to Eren, and they'll probably end there when they get to Eren.
I just want to see Aaron. How's my boy doing?
yo, what if the way they're changing the manga in the anime is next episode they're just gonna drive the ship with a bunch of nukes on it right into the air and then just blow everything up and then it's just the end.
Wait. So that's not the ending? Come on.
It could
Oh,
be.
you
I'm
spoiler!
saying it's just
You
fast
told us
tracking
what
that.
is not gonna happen.
It's just
You told us
fast
what's
tracking
not
that.
gonna happen.
Oh, fast tracking. Oh.
Oh man, that'd be amazing. What if next episode's friggin' 7 minutes long, and then it starts, they explode Eren, and then it's just
Bro,
aftermath.
It's
And
literally,
that's it.
it's literally just it's like a shitty Photoshop thing where it's like they put the Russian flag on somewhere, put Ukraine somewhere, and just and then just at the end.
Yo, even better, like promise.
How did we get there?
They just do Promise Neverland. It's just a slideshow.
It's just a little slideshow. It shows Aaron's face.
They're like, Aaron, like you have to stop this, and then slideshow like them are fighting, and then like them shaking their hands after or something.
Yeah.
And then like them like on a roller coaster. I don't know.
You know what the crazy thing is, Sean? The scene that got spoiled from me is not even gonna be in the anime.
Are you kidding me? How do you know?
Because it still hasn't passed yet, and it's not gonna. And it's
shit.
not gonna happen.
Yo,
it's not gonna happen
so
next
then
episode.
tell me. You're
either.
allowed to tell me. It's gonna be a while. What did you see?
I'm not allowed to tell you, bro.
Please,
I'm
man.
not allowed to tell you.
How am I the bad guy?
You are able to maintain your innocence. I would so much rather be in your position than mine.
Okay,
No, I want to. What?
Okay, how spoily is the spoil? Is it? How spoily is it? Is it like a big thing?
Pretty damn.
Okay, I
spoiled.
think I know what it is then.
Pretty
What?
huge.
Okay,
actually.
Yeah.
Pretty damn big.
It's what I think.
Like
it
close?
Nobody
Is
can
it
tell
like
you.
close to the end? Or like would you say it's close to the
It
end?
would have to be. It would have to be. I mean, we're close to the end now, so like it would have to be close.
Does
to
it
the
have
end.
anything to
But
do with
I will
Aaron?
tell you, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean, it involves Aaron. That's all I will say.
You should text it to me right now, and I'll tell you if it's what I'm thinking.
But that's
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the sideways. If I look a picture in my head.
Gosh,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
I thought it was.
gonna do it.
I originally thought it was. Zeke holding Aaron's head, like when he gets his head shot up earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I've never seen
That's
that.
what I thought it was, and then you told me it hadn't happened yet. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
No, please.
I knew it. I fucking
God
knew
damn it! How come I gotta
Yeah,
be the
it-
nice guy?
There's no way Alan can know that.
Why? Why can't I know that?
It's big. It's huge.
That's a big boy spoiler. That's gonna take a bit longer to forget than even Erased.
Yo, oh my God, I was almost there.
Yo, did I not send that meme? Remember that meme? That it's like
I
Mikasa
was
holding a
almost
baby,
there.
and then Aaron's in the wheelchair, like congratulations, and it's from Erased.
I don't know what that.
That's from
Oh,
Erased.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay, perfect. You can watch Erased.
I don't know what that means, but I still know who did it. That's the point.
Yeah,
I haven't watched the race, but I know who did it.
Yeah, it was a
That's the
teacher.
issue.
Yeah, it was a teacher.
But every time you say Erased, I remember who did it. And I actually haven't thought about Erased in months, and then
Really?
Sean brought it up again. I was so
alright.
close.
But you know what the problem is? Like, it's so embedded in you. Like, as soon as you see, like, oh, yo, can you pass me an Erase? And you're gonna be like, ah, and then you're just gonna like.
Yeah, I think at this point it's too late.
Yeah.
I can watch it 10 years from now, and the second I like switch on Netflix and I read the word Erase, I'm gonna be like, it's fucking teacher. Like no matter what I do at this point, it's thing. I wish my freaking schoolwork did this.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? You know how much stress I had to do memorizing shit for school, and then but this I've been trying to forget for years,
Yeah.
and still.
Yo, if
Still
it isn't the
remembering.
teacher, this has got to be the biggest play of all time.
Oh
on
my
Disney.
God,
Imagine,
Oh my
imagine I watching
This
this not
whole
the
time,
teacher.
It wasn't the teacher.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that'd be amazing. That's amazing. Speaking of the teacher, speaking of someone's sister, another great show. Similar to Erased, but it was his sister. But anyways,
What?
What show?
you remember another?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Of
Okay,
course.
it was his sister.
Yeah, it was his
It
sister.
was
I
his
don't
sister
remember
the
that
whole
one at all.
time.
That's the one in the
Spoiler
classroom,
alert. Yeah, the classroom.
Yeah, I don't
There's an
remember
extra member, and no one could figure out why there's an extra member. One person was a ghost, and everyone was dying.
Wait, Sean, you didn't
They had to
watch
figure
it?
out who the ghost was.
No, I watched it. I forgot it.
We watched it. We talked about it on the pod
Yeah, we
like a
did.
while ago.
I binged it.
That being said,
That's what I was gonna say, I remember that.
it's seeming like next week is the last week for anime, so like we kind of got to figure out what's
Oh
going
shit!
on.
You're right. Everything's ending. We still got rankings.
We got to kind of figure out our next.
Shit, we gotta take a
We'll do
break.
that
What?
No, we gotta meet up and do our
Yeah, meet up, right?
our sessions.
Yeah, you have COVID, brother. There's no way we're meeting up.
Quarantine's only 5 days.
Oh, is
now,
it?
and
Oh, nice.
to go.
Cool.
Yeah, I start on Sunday. So.
Oh, yo, I'm gonna come over today.
Just fucking
No, it's still
Yeah.
suck on
I'm
his
gonna
tongue.
suck on his fucking. Oh, well,
Just
I can, whatever,
tongue.
whatever you want.
His tongue.
Yeah.
His tongue.
Maybe.
That's good. That's good to go. All right. Anything else from Attack on Titan? Other than the fact that, like, I mean, story wise, it could mean a lot of things, but it's hard to kind of see where it's going. Emotional wise, this was up there. This was pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
For the emotional
yeah.
reasons and
Yeah.
the way it conveys. And we know Mappa and Faces are just like That's their specialty.
Yeah,
Bro. Eyeballs and faces. They're
And
just
lines,
like,
lines in the eyes.
Very
That's
well
what
done.
they're doing. Like when you can see how Armin and Connie were like trying to hide the thing, and then like how they like drew their faces like looking at each other.
Yeah.
Like, what do you? And then Armin's like, "What do you mean we're betraying? Where did you hear that from? What the fuck?" And it was, and then it's the same. It was like a similar face when like Connie was like, "We gotta brush the Titans' teeth. I mean, they eat people. It's dirty. It's stinky." Like that is similar to the face. So facial expression was great, and just. Yeah, man. I haven't really felt much from Attack on Titan before this episode. So
yeah, you're right.
We're going back. We're going back.
it's
It's
pretty
looping now. We're going back into old times where it was like emotional more than like.
What do you think
physical.
Aaron's thinking about this whole time? Just like
Rob Leg.
he's just like hop one. He's just like hop one, hop two, hop, march.
You left. I left my. Yeah. Oh, it's like you don't like. The,
Yo, you guys were both sound. I don't know what song you're
Do you know
singing
that song?
because you together, it didn't sound like anything at all. I don't know.
No,
What,
you know the army song's like I left my house a month ago, and then they go like I left my house or something like that. That's what Aaron's singing.
I was actually picturing SpongeBob. Aaron was probably like, "I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready."
With that fucking, you know, like
What do you
that
think
dance he
Zeke's
does?
doing? Do you think freaking like Aaron just has like Zeke like tied up in the back, just like you watching me kill everyone?
It's
How's
just
it
like,
feel?
It's like
Huh?
his foot just,
How's it
his
feel?
foot just tied by like a rope by the like one huge colossal titan.
He's like, oh,
Yeah, man.
those are
And then he
grandparents.
runs over a city. He runs over a city. Everyone's just getting murdered. Zeke's like, no. And Aaron's like, how's it feel, huh? Feels good, huh? Huh?
Hey, that was probably that kid's mom, huh? You remember that when you did that to us, huh? It's just keeps like just
He's
shit
like,
on
yo,
him.
are those your grandparents, which are also my grandparents that I just said?
Oh my god, that's hilarious,
Yeah,
bro.
he's very rude.
Oh, also, I forgot about this last episode, or maybe I didn't mention it, but did I mention it? How they like made it seem like Yelena being a Marleyan was such a huge like.
Yeah, you
reveal.
said
Oh, yeah,
last
you didn't
episode.
even know?
Yeah.
You thought she was Marlene the whole time?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
just
talked
wanted to
about
make sure. It's still odd. That scene was so odd.
It
to
was
me.
rude, right? Because
Not-
who cares?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But I was talking about the scene where the guy he just like lost it, freaking pinned her to the wall, broke her arm, and then
yeah.
immediately said
So-
immediately said sorry for everything he's ever done,
So stupid.
except to Yelena for breaking her arm.
Yo,
he
he's
never said
stressed,
sorry
man.
for that.
He needed to get some stress out. You know, dislocate someone's shoulder or whatever. They'll do it.
Honestly, I don't mind. Yelena is like
Why is she
Yelena
even
is
there?
literally a character. Yelena is the character specifically made for you to hate just enough where you don't care if she dies,
Yeah.
but you
You
don't
don't care
hope
if
she
she
dies. So, but she's like a punching bag.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
For
no
sure,
matter
for
what
sure.
happens to her, you're like, you don't really feel bad. You're just like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way, no way.
I mean, like, sure. Yeah, man. She just wanted to be Armin. That's all it was. But she wasn't.
This whole time. She's too tall to be
Yeah,
Armin.
man. Too tall to be
Jesus.
Armin. But we can finally get into BOJI.
Oh, are we
Ranking of
Yeah, we can do it.
Kings. We do have the time to do it for the first time. We can actually specifically talk about the episode. Who wants to break it down while I go pee?
Oh,
Not me.
That's
That's
a
all.
big breakdown.
That's all. That's all, Sean.
No, we broke down the anime last episode, so we're only doing this episode.
Oh, this episode, huh, Alan? You sure you don't want to do it? You want?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'd rather you. I'd absolutely rather you do this.
Okay, you guys do your best. When I come back, if you're struggling, I'll finish it up. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
Okay,
Well,
so this episode starts.
wait, hold on. He can do his thing. I'm gonna do another social media thing. No, you can
Okay.
go on. Trey. You can go. You go.
Yeah.
I'll do another little intermission here. So, guys, we just want to say thank you for watching. No, it's been a crazy. This is now Alan's 1 year anniversary. It's been 54 weeks, right? But yeah, so I don't know. Last year was pretty good. We got a lot of recommendations, a lot of likes, a lot of dislikes. That one guy is just killing us with dislikes. That one motherfucker. But it is what it is. Keep disliking, and any exposure is good exposure. But please, if you guys have any family and friends that do have interest in anime or want to have them interested in anime, please give us a shout, link us their thing. Everyone's on the internet nowadays. You might as well watch us while you go to work, go to school, while you're in school, while you're at home having COVID, whatever you need to do. But yeah, we do have some socials. So we do have Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We do have YouTube, and obviously anywhere this audio can be put up. So like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, for example. We would love for you guys to catch us on there and just tell us what you think. We always want to improve. I believe we have improved from the first episode. I remember rewatching it like 2 days ago, and I was just like, we're so cute. We tried to be so like professional about it.
Really?
And now, yeah, we did. Go watch it. It's so funny. And like no one tried to talk over each other. Whereas now we're just like yelling at each other. So it's hilarious. So it's fun to watch. But yeah, so we're gonna go. Now that if you're watching the video, which is posted on Saturdays, you will see that Andre is now back. But yes, on Fridays our audios do come out, and Saturdays our video does come out. Hit that notification bell, give us a like, give us a comment. We really do appreciate it. Never needed, but much appreciated. But yeah, we're gonna get going with BOJI. Someone take it away.
All right. So King Boss is like showing Data his memories to Data in his like body or whatever in that black space. And
Don't call
Data's
him Data, bro. His name is Dida.
Dida, whatever.
When you said Data, I thought you already said he's showing Data. I was like, what Data?
Listen, we're all fucking terrible with names, all right? I can't read. You guys can't remember names. So we all have our thing.
Yeah, Zabuma. When I called the Akazama the Zabumafu, remember?
That's gotta be.
Xenomorph.
Yeah, you call him Xenomorph, bro. What the fuck?
Whatever, bro. Also, your girl says sorry she forgot Enjoy.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Oh, tell it to it. Never mind.
Anyways, Dida, he's like watching the memories of his father, and he's like, my dad's a dick. And then he finally realizes it. He wakes up. He wakes up. He sees the demon thing in the sky or whatever, and he sees like, what's her name? Marley? Mammoth? Mammoth? What's her name?
Maranjo.
He sees like that she's like in the demon. So they take it down. Freaking Data. No, the other one. What's his name?
Dida.
I'm so bad with the names. Who's the guy with the fancy thing who teaches BOJI?
Despa. Despa.
Despa. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Desha's
like,
the demon one.
Despa's like, cut off its head. They cut off the demon's head. He's like, I'll give you your head back if you grant me a wish. The wish demon is like, okay, fine, whatever. He's like, okay, bring my brother back. And then right before he finishes it, Dida's just like, bring back Miranjo. And then he's like, okay. And he brings back Miranjo, and just Despa's just totally screwed over. Like, I don't know. Nobody even talked about this. They're just like, let's just screw over Despa.
Yeah, that's some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Right? I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my God.
Keep going.
The panties? Yeah.
Yeah, the panties. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
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 So then Miranjo comes back. Dida's like, hey, like, you're going to be my wife. And she's like, okay. And they all are like happy that everyone's alive. And then the underworld demon dude, Despa's brother, can't remember his name.
Desha.
Yeah, Desha, the king of the underworld. He's approached by this guy who's like, oh, you're gonna be the number one. You're the strongest king, so we're gonna make you number one. He's like, I accept, very humbly. Thank you. He's like, okay, so take me to this treasure vault that only the top of the ranking of kings can see. And he's like, okay, but be mindful because like some people change when they go into this room. And then it just kind of ends.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. That's pretty good. That was a pretty damn good thing. I just want to say for everyone to know that it's all well and good. Listen, I'm happy Miranjo has been given a second chance at life. Like, I actually, like, legitimately am. But, like, we're just going to leave Oaken like that, bro?
Yeah, bro.
What about Oaken, though?
Yeah.
Come on.
I was like, nobody even talked. They just stole his, like, wish. Like, what?
Yeah, bro. Like when BOJI stopped him, I thought it was like a thing where it's like, don't wish with the demon because the demon's really evil and it's dangerous. I thought it was like a thing like this is that right type thing, but he's just like, no.
Like a monkey's paw,
Oaken, less important. We gotta deal with Miranjo first. And basically that was the thing.
Yeah. That was
and then what you forgot to mention is like the little bits of the. Well, you didn't forget to mention, but like. The little bits of the backstory for
Miranjo and the demon.
Miranjo
and
not yet, because we still didn't get much. I thought we were gonna get more of the backstory of Miranjo and the demon, but we didn't get much. Still kind of up in the air. Basically, what we can deduce is we saw her promise that I'm never gonna wish for anything, and I'm assuming that eventually she did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
she did ask him for something.
She must have, yeah. But
Right.
he doesn't like people making wishes to him because he becomes uglier every time he grants a wish, or he becomes
Yeah,
more.
that's what he
demon-like.
was like as a kid, but I think he doesn't care anymore
No, he definitely doesn't.
because
anymore.
he's gone like full monster demon.
Yeah.
And then Miranjo's new goal now is to make him normal
Right.
or back to like her old friend kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then yeah,
At
so it's
At
interesting.
least we get to
So-
see next episode like what might happen because there's one more
Mhm.
episode, right?
So
Yeah.
this one looks like it'll continue though.
Yeah,
it does,
yeah,
right?
it does. It does look like it
Unless
has
they
a.
say-
It's gonna continue.
Let's just save him next episode. I don't think.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of interesting pieces, a lot of moving pieces going on
Mhm.
right now. We have Oaken, the whole Oaken story. Desha's now, like they were Despa and like the captain were like super surprised when he didn't, like Desha didn't like friggin' freak out on them.
Yeah.
And then we realized after it's because he had a backup plan the whole time. Because I remember from the last episode where they were like, "Yo, like we can give you ranking number 1. You can see the vault, and maybe you'll find a way to fix your brother." And then
Mhm.
Desha's like, "We have a way. We have a plan. It's gonna work. I don't need that nonsense." And then next episode, it immediately doesn't work. And then he's like, "Okay, I'll hear you."
Okay.
So then we'll see. So that's interesting. I wonder what kind of things are in there.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of different aspects that we didn't get a lot of pieces in, like the gods. We
Mhm.
know Desha, Despa, and Oaken are all demigods,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And their father was a god, and then all the other gods were like evil. And then BOJI's dad, what's his face? Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boss killed one
Yeah, he did.
by sacrificing BOJI's strength. So
Yeah.
now we know why BOJI's so weak, even though technically he's the strongest one, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, somehow he's the strongest, even though Boss took all his power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then everyone was super happy about Daida, even though he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad.
And his character changed so much so randomly. Like he was a dick at the beginning, remember? And now he's
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm
But like,
actually
I
good
mean,
here.
I guess getting trapped in a dark,
Yeah.
in the friggin', what's it called, the upside down.
From
I don't know if it
from
Getting-
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, the upside down.
Jesus.
Whatever it is, bro. Getting trapped in the darkness with
Mhm.
literally a baby. All you could do
Yeah.
for like safeness is like hold a sad little baby. I
That
feel like
that messed me
can
up
change
too,
a guy.
honestly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's true.
I mean, that
That's
can
true.
change a guy, you know?
That would change.
And then he's also been seeing a lot of things he wasn't privy to. Like he thought BOJI was just some weak little kid who didn't try, and just like
Mhm.
everyone, like the way he saw BOJI, he saw everyone like coddling him and trying to make him feel good because he had
Yeah.
all these issues.
Yeah.
Whereas he had to like deal with all like the royal responsibilities, and his
Mhm.
life was hard because of that. But then he didn't know before that his dad is basically just like, listen, there's this dude that beat me up. I want to beat him up, so I'm gonna just like sacrifice my firstborn
Yeah, really.
for this kid. And he did this knowing that his future, if he had a giant wife, he knew giants could only have one kid.
Yeah,
I
you're
feel like it's
right.
not a secret.
Mhm.
And then he's just like, I'll sacrifice that kid so I can be strong now. And then he finally realized the emptiness in it all. And then he's just like, I did all this stuff. I don't know what to do, man.
Mhm.
My kid will probably help you.
Yeah, just fucking
Maranjo was
figure
sad.
it out.
He's like, I messed up, man. My kid will do it. He'll figure it out. And then Maranjo's like, what the hell?
Okay.
Well, like, I mean, like you murdered my dad, and now you're just gonna just like toss me aside. Like I'm
Yeah.
still a kid here. She's like still a kid, which is the part that was like, I guess, the most surprising to me. Like I couldn't get a good indicator on how old Maranjo
Yeah.
was. Like I thought she
I think
was
they
like,
kept that like a secret
older
on
than she
purpose.
was.
Yeah.
yeah. But then when I realized, like, after Daida, well, hey, this is me making assumptions here. I'm assuming she's still a child, given that Daida's like, I'm gonna marry her. And I love how she just like didn't even like respond. She just like, everyone's like, what the hell? And she's just like, whatever. She's just like,
I
whatever.
think she must be at least an adult because I mean,
She can't be.
she tried. Why?
She can't be an adult
No.
because she was still being taken care of as a kid.
FBI,
from Boss
open up.
Yeah.
the whole time.
But then he built like a whole freaking kingdom during the time that she was like dead already.
Yeah, but he's a giant though. Maybe she doesn't age.
Maybe he built the
She
kingdom
lives in the mirror.
Yeah, maybe
I
it's
don't know,
like
he's
took
a
him 3
giant,
days,
bro.
man.
He builds things fast.
That's true, I guess. It's still
I
like,
honestly, I don't know.
the way she died was still really funny to me. Like, she like plotted that whole plan to kill Boss's wife, and then she just suddenly got a spear in the back, literally,
like
sword
actually.
right in the back, just like out of nowhere. Like all
Did
the
we
things
see who? Did we see who threw the spear?
It was just whoever was firing at BOJI's mom, like happened to aim for her after, and then she wasn't paying attention or something, and she just got like
Instantly
like
speared.
wrecked, like immediately. Like it was like a 2-second frame. It's just like. It was like oh man,
that Shaman
Magic
King
Saved from
frame,
that
man.
one. Oh yeah, the Shaman King frame.
No. Listen. Wit needed to friggin' work because that animation for Boss catching her after she tried to kill herself
Oh, I know.
was like intense. I was like, you guys really animated the shit out of this man running to catch this baby, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, and then he just started crying. I mean, like at first when the episode first started, I was like kind of sad for Boss. I was like, oh, this is kind of sad, but then it continued, and I'm just like, fuck that guy, bro. What the hell? What the hell, man? He gave up his dream or whatever to take care of this kid because he's like, I owe this kid. Like her whole family, her whole village died. I killed her dad. Her mom was killed. So like, it's my responsibility. And then she says one time, she's like, I can make your dream come true. And he's just like, yeah, forget all that. Whatever. I'll do it. Sure. Let me go beat them things up. And then he says, hey, I need somebody that's stronger than me. So Miranda's like, okay, this person is stronger than you. And then he gets beat and he's like, damn, how'd I get beat? That guy was stronger than me. I was like, what the hell?
He's just like,
And then
I give up. Let's go home.
Oh my God. And then, so I'm more interested in the relationship between Miranda and the demon. Like usually I don't like seeing backstories, but I'm like actually
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like
I'm
how
interested.
did she get to where she got? Like it's kind of weird. Like there's no answers on that, right? So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's true.
Cool.
Oh, I guess
And like, do they just have to find him again to make another wish? Like, where is he? Like
he's like a Dragon Ball. Like what is this?
Exactly. That's exactly what he is. Grants one wish. He gets uglier instead of being. I don't know.
You know how they have to wait a year for the Dragon Balls?
Yeah.
He just gets uglier.
Yeah.
That's it. I gotta wonder. Yeah, I'm assuming he's in a place because Miranda went to find him.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
initial time, right? The first time with Boss. So I don't know, man. A lot of interesting things. I do not think it's gonna end. I'm wondering what kind of cliffhanger or whatever they're gonna leave us off on next week.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm
And
excited
hopefully
for
they.
Do you think BOJI will be made king next episode?
Yeah.
Based on what it's looking like, it's looking like Daida's still gonna be
Do you
king.
think so?
Fuck
I think
Daida,
they're
bro.
gonna make BOJI.
Fuck
Like
Daida.
why else would he like announce that he's gonna marry Miranda? Like what purpose would that do?
To make
If he
her
wasn't
his
king.
Nah, but
princess.
come on, bro. You know that you saw the flashback where Daida looks up and he sees BOJI, like he's the one that got his powers taken away. You know, Daida's gonna be like, I can't accept this. It has to go to my brother. Like he's gonna be something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
I think he's gained so much respect from everyone now.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was the rightful one who was supposed to inherit it in the first place.
Yeah, bro.
And Daida's mom screwed it up. Even though she's apparently super caring and awesome.
Yeah,
I
which
don't know,
that
there's so many
is
sides
also
to
weird.
everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of like the duality of her character because
Yeah.
she tries so hard to like put up a front for everyone, but she just like cares so much. And then Daida's like, "Yo, I'm too old for that." She's like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna hug you." 'Cause- She's like, "I'm gonna hug you because I want to hug you," and that's just what it is.
That's it.
So it's beautiful, man. I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Probably
we finally got
the
to
best
it
anime
right at
this
the
season,
end.
no? Or last season? What did it start?
No,
This season?
Oh, technically it is from last.
Yeah, it's
season.
not from last season. So
You're right.
I honestly think
Platinum,
it's like
but
the
Platinum
best.
and that were from last season though. That's why.
That's true.
So that's
I don't know.
Platinum End now.
I think like for entertainment wise, yes, but like the like finding your moral compass and like I don't know, thrilling wise, I think I think Platinum has that beat. But like I like BOJI overall. If you told me Alan pick one, I pick BOJI. But like I'm not saying Platinum sucks. I'm saying Platinum is more deeper than that. You have to really want to think about things to watch Platinum.
You're right.
I don't know. If for anyone,
Ranking of Kings is better than Platinum.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just say that. But so I don't know if anyone who's watching or listening has not watched BOJI, I'd say give it a try. Like we were saying before, it does have.
You might want to call it
just
by
try
its
BOJI,
name.
bro. Nah, fuck it, bro. Search up BOJI. You'll see this little dwarf, cute ass looking dude, and you can just click it and find it. No, okay, it's Osama ranking, right? Osama ranking, Usuma.
Yeah, Ranking of Kings.
Or Ranking of
Osama,
Kings, whatever. Search it up. I know it looks cartoonish, and that's what we said when we first started it. But Andre said, he's like, yo, but like, just watch it. I'm like, all right, I'll watch it. And then and then Sean got on it, and we're all just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. The kid's cute. The characters are perfectly written. Everyone in the role was perfectly written, and even Boss, even though everyone we hate Boss now, like he is written well. You know, he was a man that was selfish, and he is paying the price with guilt and all that stuff, or he did, I guess.
And
yes,
I wanted to say, like, Miranjo, like, at first I thought like her whole motivation for everything she did was dumb. But then, like, as you get deeper into a character, like who she is, the fact that she's a child has been abused. Literally, the only shining light, the only person she has left who has ever been nice to her is dying. Like, going through all those lengths to, like, bring him back and to make his dream come true, because it's understandable now. So, like, it's not as outlandish as I thought it was, and it's actually very believable. Which is hard to do. It's hard to do someone destroying a whole kingdom because I love you. It's very hard to like sell.
You're justified.
You know what I mean? But they figured it out, so that's good.
That's good.
What, anything else, boys, or what are you thinking, Andre? You could pull something out of your big head there, or what?
I mean, like, if we're done with anime, I think we can wrap it up, other than saying One Piece has been hacked.
Oh, yes.
The One Piece studio has been hacked.
Oh, man.
Also, so it's on hiatus.
Last chapter of One Piece.
Until they fix it up.
Also, big moment.
Did they finally fucking beat Kaido, bro? Holy shit, bro.
Moment. No. It's like a story turning point.
What?
I doubt it. Gear 5th.
It's like a huge story moment.
Is it because Gear 5th happened?
No.
The fuck is Gear 5th? Is that Super Saiyan 5? Is that what that is?
Basically Super Saiyan 5. He currently has 4 gears.
Let's just say something you thought you always knew about One Piece was wrong.
What, Yamato's gonna join their crew? I know this.
That's
she
what
better.
I meant since the beginning of the show. I mean, since the beginning.
It's 2 pieces.
Shanks is evil.
Maybe.
Shanks is
I actually
evil.
kind of am starting to think that Shanks isn't good.
Shanks is evil. Shanks is too... Because I read a thing where, like, Luffy, the day he went out on the ship, one-shotted the sea demon. And Shanks, a friggin' one of the 4 emperors, let this demon take his arm. That makes no sense. So it doesn't make any sense. He has a play. He has a long-term goal going on. And the good thing about One Piece is, like, a lot of these characters, because it's so long, they like play like the long game. Like the real long game. Like things you don't think make any sense. 10 years later, all of a sudden he's like, I made you do that, which led to this and this and this and this and this, and now you're here. Ha ha ha.
I heard it's not that much longer though, so I'm curious.
But that's, well, I guess we have like the main bad guy already.
Although
but there's so
longer,
many.
It could mean like 500 more chapters for One Piece.
Damn.
That's true. That is true.
I don't really know that.
That's true. I think I heard not recently. I think it was like a year or 2 ago when he said he passed the halfway point.
Really?
I think I saw.
I think you're right.
Maybe I made that up.
You did say that. I think it was more than a year ago though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was a while ago that I remember him saying that. So it must be approaching within the next. Well, I mean, it's been on air for over 20 years, which means it's been a manga for longer than that. So.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm guessing within the next 5 years it should end.
5 years?
5 years?
52 chapters a year. Maybe.
54 chapters.
54 chapters a year.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about Golden Week though.
Yeah.
So it goes down to 52.
Yo, you have to subtract because of Christmas and New Year's.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Anyways, One Piece is still going strong, and I'm not sure how much people like it nowadays. How popular
It's still
it is.
it's still popular. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still up there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
which is
Still waiting for
Oda.
Bleach.
Oda did something special with that, getting people to like invest for that long.
Yeah, I know.
into
I mean,
something
it must be the longest
It's
story ever made.
astonishing.
Nah, bro.
That's
You guys
it's
are
astonishing.
coping, bro. That shit is so ass. I'm just kidding. I just had to. I wasn't saying anything. I had to say something. Listen.
Yeah, we know. But hey, but
It's
like
heroin.
you
It's
know,
like heroin, right? Once you start, ask Demi Lovato. Once you start,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's the same shit over and over again, but you're doing it because you got to. And that's
so
what One Piece
obviously
is.
this podcast has been going on for too long, and we need to end this up because when Alan doesn't have
takes
anything
stock,
to
yeah,
say, this guy just
exactly.
he just goes off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to say that you like me. I'm not a person who's gonna defend One Piece to
No,
you,
me
bro.
neither.
You like it, or you like it, you don't. Like I don't care enough
Yeah,
to
no one
like
cares about that
argue
straw
with
ass,
anybody about
straw hat looking.
I mean-
I was gonna say something
If
crazy.
it was Shaman King you were dissing, that's one thing. But
Yeah, no, I would never bash Shaman King. Shaman King's top
Okay,
tier,
just making
SSS triple S tier anime. Okay, slideshow.
making sure,
All right,
as long as you understand.
all right, Sean, you've been doing so good
Let's
today.
get it.
I'm gonna let you hit it with the outro because I've been talking too much.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
What?
Do your best.
Okay.
Sean, take
You
one.
can
Go.
watch us-
Dear man,
You can watch
Alan
it
is so
on our
tired.
Spotify.
He's been wanting this to end for so long.
This shit takes
I
so.
saw it. In
I have
him.
to. I smelt this. I almost threw up, so I had to stop talking for a bit.
Oh no.
It's so.
Jesus.
I almost like threw up. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, thanks for watching. You can catch us on our Twitch, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, multi-platform
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Our streaming websites, our YouTube,
Metaverse.
our YouTube One Plus extra
Yes.
streaming content.
Yes.
So just catch us anytime you want.
What time does the audio come out?
Audio comes out on Fridays at 9 a.m.
Perfect. I'll make it 9. What
Okay.
about Saturday?
That's what it is now.
Is that what it is now?
Video comes out at 12 p.m. on Saturdays.
Oh, way too late. Way too late.
Whoa,
We gotta go early. Gotta
that's
go early.
late.
Gotta go early.
10 p.m. 10 a.m.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, 10 a.m. boys. You heard
10
it.
a.m.
You heard it here
Saturdays.
first.
And yeah, thanks for watching.
And when are you gonna do the
and,
clips?
I'm going to do the clips throughout the week. Check in when you want. You subscribe and hit that like button, and you'll
Yes.
see the clips up whenever they're available.
Look at him go.
You know, and of course, Andre has his AMVs that he likes to make on his Instagram, and you can see him at andre.campbell at
That's
Instagram.
not it. That is literally not it, bro. That's not it. And don't be surprised if it's marked for fraud or whatever it's called, demonetization.
Alan at his Twitch stream, which he never does anymore, but you can still catch him.
Yeah, Alan.
That's where you find Alan at his Twitch stream / Twitch. Alan at his twitchstream.com. That's where you go.
That's great. That's great. All right.
And, once again, thank you to my beautiful co-hosts and to the watchers out there. Thanks for watching. This is the 54th.
Call your girlfriend because she's waiting for you.
Okay,
so
okay.
Shit up.
This is our 1 year anniversary and Alan o'clock time.
That's right.
So thanks for watching. And
Oh, it was your anniversary 2 weeks ago. Damn.
wait, what?
2 weeks ago. He's right. He's
the
right.
pod
He's right.
anniversary.
You said it was Alan's clock time, so I thought that meant we were 2 weeks late.
Early?
No.
Late?
I mean, this was his 1 year anniversary for the pod because it's the 54th.
Oh
week.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your girlfriend, bro.
No,
What the
no.
hell?
I don't know. Was it your anniversary 2 weeks ago?
I don't know when you started dating. Don't ask me.
Me
End the
neither.
pod before she sees this and fucking
Thanks for
slash you.
watching. Bye.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.